Hello, the beautiful people of the internet. They are watching my video. As you can already tell by the title of this video, today I am going to tell my opinions on the FNAF movie. Now, a quick note: this is not a review of the movie. This is my personal opinions of the movie. Now, first of all, I am a huge nerd when it comes to FNAF. I know everything that's related to FNAF. Obviously, there are only two things that I love in my life. That's Minecraft and FNAF. That's just yes. These are the two things that I love in my life. And today I'm just gonna talk about the FNAF movie. Now, I know what you're thinking, dude. What is time? The FNAF movie that came out in the October, and you're giving your opinions about it like a month later. What? Like, you guys, I don't care about that. Have you seen? I saw a video yesterday about a guy reviewing the original Japanese Godzilla movie, and that movie came out in the 1990s or something like that. I never watched it, but if you have, then okay, I don't care. So yeah, he gave his opinions on that movie that came out like in the 19s. So if I hear, so the first topic that we are going to discuss is obviously the animatronics. Now, I was blown away when I heard the animatronics are not actually not practical effects or something. I was gonna be sad if they actually use CGI or something. They would make them move around or something. But I am really happy as a big fan of FNAF. I really appreciate Scott for actually working and making the animatronics as real as possible. Now, obviously, there's nothing more real than the reality. The CGI is just and temporary, or maybe do I say but a human-made reality. Now, I love the animatronics, and I was actually a little more impressed that they were actually controlled by actual human beings. But other than Foxy, because obviously he has more exposed area in the original game. Have you seen his design? 60% of his endoskeleton is exposed, while the other animatronics like Bonnie, Chica, and Freddy, they have nowhere near as exposed endoskeleton as Foxy has. So it is kinda explainable that why they didn't use or got a suit for Foxy. Obviously, it wasn't their fault. I mean, if we have someone to blame for it, it was obviously Scott Hoffman, because obviously he's the one who designed Foxy in the first place. Now, the moveset is the craziest thing I've ever seen in a movie. I was expecting the restaurant to be made 99% from CGI or something, but when you saw this in the trailers, we saw the first trailer, we saw the outside, the entrance of the restaurant, and I thought that yes, maybe from here only the entrance is the part they actually made in the reality. But I was not. That really caught me off guard when I saw that Daco and many other YouTubers that went to the practical scenes. I was not expecting. It literally got me so off guard. In fact, that I was having a drinks. I was drinking my coffee, and I saw in the YouTube video that it was actually a real thing, that wasn't like some sort of CGI. That really got me off guard. It literally got me like saying, "Oh my god, it's so good!" And obviously in the movie, it looked like 10 times better. Because obviously it was in the movie. I wasn't expecting it to be like a real building. In fact, now the interesting question is for me that I thought of it like the second day when the movie came out, is that what are they going to use it in the next movie? As if you don't know, there is going to be a sequel to the movie that I also wasn't expecting to be a sequel, but in some part of me, there was like some hope for the sequel. And there's hope from Scott Cawthon that maybe this sequel would be like 5 times better than the original. Because let's be honest, the FNAF movie is not as great as we all thought. Not like the practical effects, obviously. And the practical effects is a 10 of 10, 10 of 10 for me straight. But in the storyline and the and in some scenes they like try to like become goofy, and there's like some scenes were so goofy in fact that it almost that they just forgot that this is a FNAF movie. Have you seen the VHS tapes of the FNAF movie? It's just the ambience, the voices of the VHS. The people that have made these are literally talented. They are so talented. I just can't even say something about it. It's just so good. But there's just when you see those and the FNAF movie, you can't really compare them in terms of scariness and the fact that it's scaring you. Yes, in some scenes, in some FNAF movie scenes, yeah, they did adapt the fact that these said so animatronics are actually kids. They're living souls. They're conscious in these suits, and that's just a scary fact. That's scary. Just imagine just like some kid, some bunny man just gets here and just says you to follow him, and when you follow him you just see darkness, and then you get up. When you open your eyes, you see that you're seeing from the perspective of your favorite animatronic. That's just scary. And the fact that you can't breathe, you're not able to breathe, it's just stuck inside that animatronic suit. That's just scary, okay? But just take the fact that you take this fact and just compare it to the FNAF movie. Yes, I know this is a PG-13. It's not like it's not like rated R. That's what I was hoping for. It would be. I imagine what would be the FNAF movie. What would it look like if it was in fact rated R? That's an interesting question. Interesting question, if you ask me. We still have the sequel to come out. We can just hope that it will be like much scarier and just more good than the original. And that's what I am hoping for. We can't really do much. We can't just go to the where the movie set and just say to them that, hey, your movie wasn't great, please make it better. It's not gonna make it like big impact. It's just going to like it inspired them maybe. I don't know. And dude, man, this video has taken multiple days, multiple attempts to do these voiceovers. Like it's I mean, yes, it's not like was the most hardest thing in the world, but still it's time consuming. Yes, I get it. Why YouTubers appreciate it for the time schedule. Yes, I now get it. And also, if you like enjoying this video, please make sure to like, subscribe. This really help me out. Also, please make sure to comment your favorite animatronic in the comment section. I would like to see your animatronics. I am imagining. I guess that most of your people's favorite animatronics gonna be either Freddy or Foxy. These two are like the famous. These two are the famous for their like your song. The two are the only one they are singing. And the Freddy's original song, the OG song when you die in the FNAF, and the Foxy's, the famous but rare what is that? Bam, boom, boom, boom. I don't know how you read it. So the next topic we are going to discuss is the FNAF movie's cast. Now the cast have done their job incredibly. It's just too scary to look at their performance. I mean, Matthew Lillard really got into his role, and Matthew, who played William Afton, who I think he really got to the scene. I imagine it would be funny if he also acted like William Afton. If he tried to play William Afton after the filming. I mean, looking at his performance, he played menacingly. He played incredibly as William Afton. He really suits his appearance, his face, his voice, his actions, his gestures are so like real life William Afton looking. When I heard they have picked Matthew Lillard for the William Afton scene, I thought he would not do great at his scene because, for those who don't know, Matthew Lillard is the one who played Shaggy in the Scooby-Doo movie, maybe also in the cartoons. I don't know. I wasn't hoping for a cartoon character to play. It's kind of ironic how a cartoon character played a child murderer so menacingly. He's almost looking like he brought William Afton to life. He almost looks scary. Like he has his soul in him. So good. In just simple words, Matt Lillard is the perfect man. He's the perfect man for William Afton's IRL role. His voice so much suits him. His white beard, his beard's just so William Afton like. Us almost look like William. He got into this universe from Wish Trap and something like that, I don't know. And the second actor who I'm gonna talk about is Abby. Abby's real name is Piper. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, I'm sorry. And he also played his role menacingly. Incredibly played the cabbie, Abby, his role was also good. Very good. He also did great as performance. I really liked it. And she is my personal favorite actress in from FNAF Movie. Also, the third actor we're going to talk about is Mike Smith. Now, Mike Smith is played. He is played by Josh. Sorry if I pronounce your name right. I don't know. Okay. So in simple, this Josh. He also played his role menacingly. I really liked it. He also looked like Michael Afton or Mike Smith. I don't know if he. And also, this is the downside from here. I was hoping they would go like the whole Michael Afton going to places and that, but they didn't went there, and but they just like brought Mike Smith. I was hoping that Mike Smith and Michael Afton would be the same people, the same men, but hey, I mean, he also plays role menacingly. I also liked it. He really looked like Michael Afton. And I know that in the original universe, Mike Smith is Michael Afton, but in here, Mike Smith is different. Now I'm interested to see that what will we see from Michael Afton. Now we haven't seen Michael Afton in this movie, and we are not informed anything about him. So I'm just hoping they will bring him and just do something with him. They have that something important for the movie. I don't want them to just bring him and just give him a just non-important role. That would be not great. So now the third activity that we're going to discuss is Vanessa. Vanessa is played by Elizabeth. Not Game Elizabeth, the IRL Elizabeth actor. I don't know his full name. I'm not going to look up. It's just okay. So she also played his her role menacingly. Also, he also really looked like Vanessa from the game series. Now I was hoping, if we don't know, Vanessa is from the recent game of the FNAF, the security breach, FNAF security breach, or in short, FNAF SB. Now I'm not a big fan of FNAF security breach, but still, Elizabeth played her role menacingly. She also looked like she's the IRL the IRL Vanessa. I also liked her, like her voice. She also matched her face, her voice so matched with the games. Vanessa. Sorry, I'm just getting the Elizabeth in my mouth. Okay, so I'm also just kinda disappointed in them that they didn't bring any like they brought one Afton kid. In the game, William has 3 children. Sorry. Now first is Michael Afton. Now Michael Afton is the protagonist. Wait, the protagonist is like the villain, right? Wait, let me check. But no, sorry, the protagonist is the main. Okay, so the main protagonist of the FNAF movie is Michael Afton. Now his second name is theorized by fans is Mike Smith from the FNAF 1. Now here, this is not the case. Now we are not going to talk about Michael Afton. Now the thing that I not appreciate them is that they didn't bring Evan, or CC if you call him, is the child that has started all of this. He's the one. Now Michael Afton is the original who started because he killed his younger brother accidentally. He just wanted to prank him. Now I would not blame Michael for that. I mean, still he kinda did, like he shouldn't do. I mean, yes, he acted like a rude brother. CC, yes, yeah, that's all reward, all of that. I'm not gonna discuss of that. And he didn't brought him. I mean, if you gonna count Garrett as CC, yes. I mean, he didn't really play the role of CC. I mean, CC is like the most important character of the FNAF universe. It didn't brought him. He's the one that started of the FNAF. I mean, if Michael had not put CC in that Freddy in that jaw, and he didn't have his frontal lobe bitten by him, I mean, the FNAF lore would not be started, because CC would be alive. And I mean, if now this is the part that is just very confusing, and I don't think that anyone has like solved this, that either Elizabeth Afton or CC has died first. Now I'm not gonna go deep in this, because I'm definitely going to anger some TVs or maybe fans that are watching this. Now they didn't brought him. That's what I'm disappointed. I was really hoping they would at least like show something about him. He didn't even brought his like what is this his psycho Fredbear friend. I don't know. I think like he's an important he's an important character, not a living character, obviously. But they didn't brought him. Like this, come on, man. And Garrett, if you count him as CC, is killed by William. Now, in the games universe, William has killed his own son. And the FNAF, William has killed Mike's brother, not his son. His only daughter is Vanessa. So yes, it is kind of confusing. You will get it if you have watched the FNAF movie and you know the FNAF lore from the start. Now, here's the part that I am not like this. Like, what have they done? They didn't like even use single piece from the original series. Yes, we can count the souls like taking over the children's favorite animatronics. Yes, we can count them. But okay, let's discuss something else. Now, the next thing I'm going to discuss is the actor who acted the role of the Rachel. Yes, no one than other a favorite person. My favorite person, personally, my favorite theorist, the man behind the game theory, Matt Pat from Game Theory, played the role of the reader. I wasn't hoping for him to play that role. Now, yes, it was kind of a big uncommon surprise that I wasn't prepared for. I wasn't hoping for him to play the role. When I saw him, I was really I was just eating some popcorns and just shake so hard. Some of my popcorns just fell from the bucket. Sorry. Now, yes, this is discuss the YouTubers that played their role in the FNAF movie. So, the next YouTuber that's played his role in the FNAF movie is no one than other Corey. I mean, when we saw him in the FNAF trailer, in the trailers, he also played his role incredibly. Just incredibly played. And the fact that he was the only human that has encountered Golden Freddy face to face has given him a lift and somehow got away from that alive. That's a true FNAF. Dude, it was so scary. I was just hoping they would not kill him. Yeah, I mean they didn't. And that I would appreciate them if, I mean, just imagine if if Scott decided to kill Corey from the hands of Golden Freddy. The entire Corey's fan base would go crazy on Scott. They would literally just take down the scene so hard, in fact, that maybe the FNAF movie would not be as successful. I mean, I'm really happy they didn't kill, like, they didn't kill any YouTubers in this movie. I mean, if they even kill a single FNAF YouTuber, like Darko, MadPat, or Corey, and just an example, if they kill any of them, it would not be great. It would not be great either for the movie nor for the fan base, for their fan base, obviously. I mean, I just appreciate Scott for not killing any YouTuber in this. Now, the next thing we are going to discuss is the most important scene from FNAF that they could have made it better, but they didn't. Except they made it worse. Yes, the ending scene, the final fight, William Afton's death, his spin-off failure. That's why I really hate the movie. This is the fact. They couldn't have made better. They didn't even show some blood. I mean, yes, they did actually, but what they thought they were doing? It's so like goofy for some reason. I mean, this suit literally look menacing, intimidating so much. But what were we thinking about spring-off failure? It didn't got affected by Mike's laser. He literally gave Spring Bonnie a shock that should have activated the spring walls, but didn't. Then a stupid cupcake attacked him for 2 seconds, or maybe 1 second. That was the reason why he died. That's what activated spring walls. Yes, that's what what I mean, it's just goofy. They shouldn't have made spring wall failure the most important scene in the FNAF. This so anticlimactic. They could have been better. And the fact that he put the mask of Spring Bonnie himself is just so like anti-dramatic and anticlimactic. It would be so much better if Freddy or someone from them put the Spring Bonnie mask on William. It would be so much great. I'm not like that, just gently, but by so much force that his entire face this guy destroyed or something like that. It would be so much greater, so much in fact that it would have made the entire FNAF movie wasn't great as this much, it would have made it better. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to subscribe or ignore. Did I get you? Yeah, now I get you. Yeah, now subscribe please guys. Yeah, bye.